And welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen, the Simple Minds Sports Show, Friday Rewind, live Tuesday, November 18th, asking the question, what's going to trip up this Patriots team? What's going to trip them up? Is there anything left on the schedule that could possibly do so? We've got a couple things we might want to point out later on the show. Before we do that, as always, we're going to do some opening takes. Ray, please, your opening take. And this is just a question, not an indictment or anything. Is there a reason the ring camera is behind you and in the shot when it's supposed to be facing? Generally, it's supposed to be facing you. Now, you may know something I don't, but just asking the question.
Thank you there, Richard. And I'm going full homer on this now. I'm going to predict something for Sunday's game, that this will be the first time that Drake May throws for over 300 yards. The team plays better on the road. The Bengals are all banged up. The Bengals ranked, Rich left. Bengals ranked 30th in passing defense, led up 260 yards per game per average. Defense will force the Bengals in a lot of 3-and-outs. Big win and fully cement Drake May in the MVP discussions. Richard? No? All right, perfect. Bobby, your opening take.
Very good. It seems that the Patriots have done a full 180 where before they were America's most hated team. Now all of a sudden they're America's underdog. Everybody likes the team and they're jumping on board with lovable Drake May and the anti-Belichick that is Mike Vrabel. I hate it. Hopefully Drake May will divorce his wife that he's been with for a long time and start raw dogging actresses somewhere so everybody can hate him because that's what I'm for. I don't like everybody liking the team. Hopefully we can resolve that by most of these Patriot players becoming dicks.
I still think there's a fair amount of hate, maybe just for Patriots fans now that the team.
It's more about the fans, not the team.
Yeah. He is the darling.
Drake May's wife's social media account is fucking pure gold. Anytime she posts a video, she makes sourdough bread or whatever. They're like, make sure you feed that to our king. She goes shopping for new clothes. They're like, make sure you get a warm blanket for our king. He can't be sleeping on a cold mattress or whatever. It is fucking pure internet gold going on her page.
Yeah, well, he's almost near done with her, like I said, once he realizes that there's other biddies out there.
How dare you? Mrs. May is wholesome, is a wholesome young lady. They're in it for the long haul.
Where the fuck has Mooney been? He just shows up?
Yeah. He doesn't get they don't get the internet where he lives, so once in a while.
Super fantastic.
I just assumed he got banned for a while.
Yeah, he's just sitting in a Walmart parking lot, scooping that Wi-Fi. For my opening take, just happy to be back. Happy to be back here. The show rundown looks like this. We're going to go Patriots, Jets reaction. We've got some early lines, 10 questions from a guy named Rob. This or that from Chief Bobby. Heavy lifting here for Bobo tonight. And simplest minds of the week, as always. Again, welcome to the Simple Minds Sports Show, Friday Rewind, live November 18th.
I got something troubling on my mind. I got something troubling on my mind. I got something.
Hey, if you're watching YouTube, you're welcome. Brand new room for Robert over there. Ray looking great, backlit as from his ring light, which always works really well. Looking very cute. If you're listening on your favorite podcast platform, subscribe, rate, review. Tell your friends, as always. Tell your mothers, and tell them about I Love Boston Sports, Raymond, where you've been spending some time with those folks, haven't you?
I have been. I went down and saw Alex Austin last night. Got a nice little interview that should be dropping sometime this week. Next week, Anthony Jennings on December 1st. There's a TBD. Kyle Williams on the 8th. And Del Pettis rounds it off for the signing. So, yeah, go check him out. 250 Granite Street, Braintree, Massachusetts.
Number one for Boston Apparel.
Number one for Boston Apparel. Where we need it.
There it is. We are going to dip back into the Patriots here. I know Kyle Williams is on that list. We all agree Alex Austin is second best corner in the league. That's been
said all along.
Ratified. I do have some discouraging things to say about Kyle Williams later on in the program, but we'll hold that off for now. I do want to get back to the Jets Patriots. It's been a minute since they played on that Thursday night, the 27-14 victory. I looked at it two ways, Bobby. One, they passed another test. Short rest coming off the road, especially down in Florida where it was humid as shit, apparently. Short rest. They made a very big deal of the training staff and everything else. Oh, that's right, Ray. You were there. You sent pictures of your
sweating my tits off.
You're quite literally. Well, they didn't fall off yet, but
They were sweating.
that's where the moisture was
A lot of
culminating.
slip and slide down my breast.
There it is. I'm sure you talked about your experience there last week.
Nope.
Okay, well, better not. Better left unsaid. So they passed that test. Well done. That's a game that you can hiccup. Frankly, into my next thought about this, if it was anybody but the Jets, they probably do hiccup because they were toying with their food a little bit there. That end of the first half, missed field goal, series of plays before the missed field goal into the very first possession of the second half, where we've seen this team this year capitalize on that, on the back-to-back scores. They fucked it up. I mean, royally fucked it up. A minute 48 left at their own 45-yard line or so, midfield. They barely got it into field goal range for Andres Northern Lights Borealis, who missed the 45-yard field goal. But when they got that ball back, Bobby, minute 48, 3 timeouts, I'm like, oh, they are about to blow this game open with a touchdown here and a score after half. I can flip over to red zone because this game's over. And no, that was not the case. So is that a little bit of regression there, or is that part of the passing the test? They're going to play on Thursday night, that whole thing, and all a little bit funky, or just a hiccup? How do you assess what I think is probably outside of maybe an injury or Henderson, which we can talk about? That's the only thing I took from this game is their failure to execute in the middle chunk of the game.
Yeah, I mean, that Jets game had trap game written all over it. They just had to get in there and win it. They did. They got in. They took care of business. I think they played it conservatively in what we're talking about here. Obviously, it is their 100% plan to give up an opening drive touchdown. They have executed on that plan to perfection. They then get teams exactly where they wanted them. They baited the Jets. They fell for it like the assholes they are. So then once they had them where they wanted them, they just played it conservatively. They knew the Jets weren't going to score again. So they probably literally felt that the only thing that they could do was fumble or throw an interception for a pick six. That it wasn't worth that risk. But they got it out of there. Unfortunately, the worst thing that comes was the injury to Milton Williams. They passed the test. Hopefully, the rest of the team can heal up. But other than that, like you said, they executed. They showed that their mentality to be able to take care of business when they need to.
Raymond.
The only thing I worry now is that the run defense has been looking pretty bad. Before the Bucs and the Jets game, they were holding running backs and teams to under 50 yards a game, and now they're letting them go over the century mark. So that's a little worrisome, especially with some better running backs coming down the stretch with the teams we have left. So I worry about that. I know it was a short week, so hopefully they can just rest, recover for this Bengals game, but start shutting them down again, because you got Derrick Henry coming up. You got Cook coming up again. You got to play the Jets again with Breece Hall. So yeah, you want to make sure that run defense is sufficient for the last go around here.
I want to get back to my original point. Breece Hall went for 58 yards.
It was the whole team as a look at Justin Fields. He was rushing all over the place.
I mean, okay, yeah, I have that as a negative form, but I don't think that's their rushing defense. That goes into their original. He had Justin Fields had 67 yards rushing. 40 of that came in the first drive.
Yeah, he threw for probably 40 yards, though. They were going to let him run the ball because he can't fucking pass.
Well, that's what you would think, Bobby. He threw for 116 yards and a touchdown, ran for a touchdown. Going into that game, so let's go to this first score problem that they have, because it is a problem. You want to go play Denver or Chiefs or the Bills again, you can't do that shit. There's been some noise made of the scheme play or the tailored plays to start the scripted plays to start the ball game, and now every team does it. And now defenses are supposed to start doing it. And the guy the Patriots have in that position is Ben McAdoo, who's supposed to be acting as the other team's offensive coordinator, prepping the New England defense for what they think will be the scripted offense running into that game. I don't think it's any fucking secret that Ben McAdoo is not the greatest mind in football history. He's blown out of every place that he's been to, although he continues to get high praise somehow.
He's 0 for 11 so far. He's 0 for 11 so far with these opening scripts.
Walking into the Jets game, if you're that guy, what do you think they're going to do? Justin Fields can't throw the ball. All he can do is run, and they let him run all over him.
First of all, is this really true that that's what Ben McAdoo does? Because if
Yeah.
that's really, this is the first time hearing of it. So then probably each week McAdoo's like, fuck again.
He just crams like the night before, like, oh shit, what do I gotta do? All right, fuck it.
He's
Yeah,
like,
we're just gonna do
This
this.
just can't happen again. And then
Yeah.
each week they literally charge down the field and score a fucking touchdown. And then Vrabel's like, what the fuck? Let me
Vrabel's in
figure it out again.
Yeah.
Vrabel's in the headset to stretch. He's like, fucking McAdoo again. McAdoo strikes again.
He's like, we let one fucking guy stay from the last regime. One fucking guy.
Well, he's still
Wasn't-
free, isn't he? He's free, isn't he? Still.
Maybe he's free or they're paying him. He's there for financial reasons for sure. He was part of the quote unquote brain trust brought in to support Gerard Mayo last year, who acted as an offensive consultant in last year, which meant, and this was more or less reported, that he just walked around the building and doing absolute dick all, like poking his nose in around here, like, hey, what's up? I'm Ben McAdoo. Fucking like, get out of here, McAdoo. He's like, all right. And then he gets in and Vrabel's like, well, you got to do something, guy. So why don't you like script what the first 10 plays of the ball game? That's the only responsibility you have. Come with what you think the first 10 plays will be of every ball game. And
Swinging them in.
But it's like, at what
Fantastic if that's actually happening.
at what point in time you're going to switch up your tactics, Mike? Like, good God. And this was the key point. Justin Fields scrambled up and down your ball sack to the point where another walk-in touchdown in the first possession. It's like, what do you think they're going to do? It's Kurt Herbstreit literally said it in the broadcast. Like, this is their best play. Everything goes to shit, and Justin Fields runs fast to the sideline.
I asked Alex Austin that the other night too when I was interviewing him too. You had that question, so I asked it, Richard, and he kind of looked at me like I had 10 heads, like motherfucker, like. But he was nice about it. He answered like, "No, that's not what happens. You know, we go out there with."
Please
what we're
describe
thinking
that in a little bit more detail. What was the question, and how did he answer it?
I asked exactly what you said. Why does it seem like every time you guys go out on the field, the defense can't stop the offense and they score on the first drive every single game so far? And he looked at me and paused and goes, "Is this live?" I go, "No." He goes, "Okay, hold on." Paused and goes, "No, that's not what we're doing. It's just like, it just happens that way. Like, obviously we have to adjust and all that, but no, it's just how it happens." I'm like, "Oh, all right."
So you ever heard of some fat cunt named McAdoo? I keep hearing this name floating around, and he's not giving us anything. So that's obviously something they're going to have to clean up. It's their one bad trend all season. They clearly haven't done anything to fix it. Just going back real quick though, I don't give them the conservative out on that before half. They just failed to execute, because when they needed to, they did. I mean, a couple quick passes, couple nice passes in the zone to Diggs, got him into field goal range when they were pressed with no timeouts. So if they were going to be conservative, you can just let that time run out and, fuck it and get into halftime. So they wanted to score. So it was just a lack of execution. And I've heard people talk about Vrabel and Stretch being just way too like micromanaging the clock, wanting to end the ball at the half and score and get it back instead of getting the yards that they can get when they had them. And it kind of felt like that. Kind of felt like they were getting a little bit too cute, or shifted over to Drake May a little bit. He looked a little hesitant in that game. Honestly, he didn't. Some balls were off. Going back to the Bucs game, those first 3 throws that he threw in Tampa looked like it was rookie Drake May, Air May all over again. So I'm not going to call it a regression. Certainly, he had to come back down to earth a little bit from what he was playing like, but it just felt like, and maybe this is a Thursday night thing, it didn't seem like they were completely dialed in and on point there from the Drake May perspective, and it was highlighted there before halftime, in my opinion.
I mean, the week before it was Vegas and Broncos, and that was like the worst game I've ever seen in my entire life. It was like watching a high school game with the Broncos and Raiders, 10-7, I think, final score. So at least the Patriots can go out there and they can put points on the board. I mean, I know it's the Jets, but also Broncos are playing the Raiders, who equally suck. But yeah.
No. Bobby said it best. They had to go in there and get the job done, and they did.
Yeah.
Just my point. I keep going back to halftime because it's the only interesting thing in that game to me. And in games past, they would have put up 10 points in that period of time, and it would have been over midway through the third quarter. Instead, it was a ball game into the fourth. They were they were 3rd and 10, up by 7, with 2 minutes left in the third quarter, where they hit Demario Douglas on a crossing route, who fell down again. Is anybody else paying attention to this? Every time this kid catches the ball, he falls down. He can't keep his feet. And the
his legs
Jets,
are too fast.
The Jets don't fucking touch him, so he gets another 10, 12 yards or whatever. But he falls down. Watch him. Every time he catches the ball, he fucking trips.
He's small. What do you expect?
I have I have way too much hate for Demario Douglas. He's been playing okay, but I don't know. He just bugs me.
You hate all the wide receivers.
That's not true. I have totally come around on Diggs. I've apologized about a dozen times about Diggs. I got no qualms about Matt Collins. I think Booty's getting hyped way too much for what he was doing, but he's fine. But my whole point of the wide receivers, Ray, was take Diggs out of that equation, and then tell me how good they look. The one wide receiver, though, however, I know you're going to probably talk to him in a couple weeks, and he's a fan favorite of ours. Who can just 100% fuck off this team is Kyle Williams. That kid, that's your new Kendrick Bourne, Bobby. If you're not raising the hate flag for that kid who he has no football instincts to save his life. Never mind the routes and not running the routes correctly.
He does look lost. He looks lost out there.
Lost is one thing. That deep ball that easily could have been a interception for May, where the two Jets defenders kind of underthrown, but he threw it like 50 yards in the air. Williams just keeps running like it's supposed to be dropped into his pocket instead of stopping, going for the ball, or making a defensive play at that point in time. He just keeps running like he's a sophomore college football player. I got no use for that guy. I got no use for players like that. He just does. He has no football instincts so far that I've seen. So I'm sure he's really great and wonderful and potential through the roof. We'll probably be calling him the next Alex Austin after you meet with him, Raymond. But right now he can fuck off.
Okay. We got 2 weeks till I go see him. So
fair enough. I think the one guy out of this, Bobby, that does deserve some praise, and he's getting it everywhere. Talk about nationwide darlings. Travion Henderson finally got some opportunities with Stevenson hurt. If you want to call this a breakout game or breakout 2 games, 5 touchdowns in 5 days is not bad. 19 carries for 62 yards, 3.3 per carry. A little better than what he's been doing, but not great. 2 touchdowns on the ground in the red zone, 5 catches for 31 yards, which I like to see, and a nice catch in the end zone as well. Your thoughts on Henderson and what we can expect from him moving forward with Stevenson coming back?
I hope that is a sign of more things to come. He looks like he's playing faster, like he isn't thinking as much out there. That to me looked like it was the problem before, but now he's just kind of got more run out there, and he just adds a different dynamic that we haven't seen. Teams, they have to respect his speed, and when he hits that hole, there are just these plays where you can tell that there's one guy left to get him. They know, if he doesn't get him, it's a touchdown. Everybody can feel it. It's just a nice thing to have, and when Stevenson comes back, hopefully it'll round out their running game a little bit more, but Henderson seems great. It's just a whole different dynamic for the Pats.
Ray, thoughts on Henderson?
Hopefully Kyle Williams can watch him, because obviously it took Henderson a little bit to get adjusted to the NFL lifestyle. Now he's actually thriving right now. He's had 3 great weeks, I believe. So yeah, hopefully Kyle Williams can catch on track. But yeah, it's nice to have this running game where you could have Stevenson go in there and do those tough yard situations, and then you have Henderson that can break out and have those long runs. So I like what we have right now in the running back core.
I'm glad you mentioned Kyle Williams again, because I'm going to bring this right around full circle and do the whole he's good again thing. He has that same wow breakout speed. That 79-yarder that he caught was like, holy shit, this is the fastest guy on earth.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, McDaniels, I know you don't necessarily need it right now, but can you run a couple pick drag routes for this kid and just fucking send him to the sideline so he can outrun everybody? Put the ball in his hands where he doesn't have to run any type of fucking route that involves
thinking like a jet sweep. Do like a jet sweep with him just to get him like going. Like maybe he just needs to get going in a game, and that's what he needs. Like start off slow and then see what he can do.
Yeah, confidence is good for young kids. Generally, I hate jet sweeps because I don't think I've ever seen one actually work. But
doing
a little drag route through man where he loses a guy, like that's the type of thing. Now they don't need it. The other guys are producing, but I'd like to see something like that sprinkled in. All right, the other big news out of it, real big news, and maybe this is one of these things that we start to see, kind of chink in the armor. I know you're not supposed to say that anymore. Milton Williams on the IR, 4 to 6 weeks, high ankle sprain. I did not see him with the Mac Jones writhing pain of fury in his face and
No
that
crying.
high ankle sprain.
No crying.
It looked like he was ready to come back in the game half the time.
He did come back in shortly and then left.
Yeah. So, which leads me to think two things. Either adrenaline's pumping in the game, didn't feel that bad while you're out there, and then he got back and he said, nope, this is pretty bad. Or they are looking ahead and being abundantly cautious, understanding it's a bad injury, but if it was playoffs next week, shoot that fucker and wrap it up and let's go type of thing, maybe, hopefully.
Yeah.
But high ankles, IR, 4 weeks minimum, 6 weeks probably on the recovery. Hopefully expect him back for the playoffs. That's the best you can hope for him.
Need him. He's a big piece. You need to be able to rush that quarterback and get in there. So, yeah, you need Milton Williams back ASAP.
Yep. I'm assuming they're taking the position of they know that they're in the playoffs and they probably feel like they don't even that they can win the division at this point without him. He doesn't matter in the next 2 games. He matters in the Bills and Ravens games. I think they have Drake May's enough to win the next 2. But then after that, you still have Jets and Miami again after that. They just win those 4 games, they win the division. So,
yeah. I mean, obviously you go to IR, the injury's bad enough where they felt they need to do it. But and look, their deal, he's been a beast. Milton Williams has been a beast for sure.
I was wrong.
Good of you to say that, especially in the passing game. The one thing that was big on the high on the list of rumor mill there at the trade deadline was pass rushing and D-line help for the Patriots, was it not?
Yes. Edge
And
rusher.
Did they do anything in that department?
Nothing.
Did, in fact, they actually trade one of those guys?
Yes.
They did.
Understood. Okay, very good. I will say Tonga's been excellent. He's been awesome. Fan favorite.
Better than Travis Hunter, too. Play both sides of the ball.
Yeah, if anyone wants to tell me they were wrong on Travis Hunter, I'll take that toot all fucking day.
I was wrong.
2nd overall pick. Fucking Colorado. You idiots. You idiots. I told all of you fucking idiots, those retired numbers douchebags. Shador, how'd that kid look?
Not good. Not good.
Fucking Colorado. Oh, you fools. You stupid fools. That's all I got. That's all I got on the Pats Jets. We've got 10 questions coming up for Bobby, so we'll check around the NFL a little bit, do some of the AFC outlook there. Any final thoughts on the Patriots specifically?
No.
Very good. Okay, awesome. Headlines with the obvious one.
Thank you there, Richard. You know how you know the Patriots are back? Everyone hates us again. Patriots are 9-2 after a short week and beating the Jets 27-14. Patriots are on to Cincinnati, where they take on a team that will be without all-pro defense end Trey Hendrickson, top 5 quarterback, Joe Burrow, and the spitter himself, Jamar Chase. Bruins won against the Montreal Canadiens, but lost Charlie McAvoy after he took a puck to the face. No word on his return. Monday night saw the winning streak snapped by the Carolina Hurricanes 3-1. Bruins travel west and take on the Anaheim Ducks tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Celtics are streaking. Winners of their last 2 travel to Brooklyn to take on the Nets tonight as we record. I don't have a score update, but they're probably losing. This has been Headlines with the obvious one. Back to you there, Richard.
$65-63 Celtics.
They are winning.
Wow.
I was close.
Now, this early lines here, I assume you went last week. I missed it, so I assume I'm losing.
Oh, thank you there, Richard. Let's get to the scores. In first place is me now because I had 5 wins out of 5 last week.
So gay.
I have 28 wins. Bobby went 1 for 4 last week, or 1 for 5 last week. Excuse me. He has 26, and Richard went 0 for 0, so he's still at 22. So he's 4 games back. So
I'm
Richard,
only 4 games back. I've missed 4 weeks.
I know it's impressive. It's very impressive. So you're still
This
in it.
count doesn't make a lot of sense.
It makes a lot of
think we-
sense.
I think we disqualified the account many weeks ago because none of the addition works.
Oh, it does work. It works perfectly. I have a ledger.
That's okay. All right, you have 120 seconds to map this thing out. Go for it.
Perfect. First game, we got Bills going to Texans for Thursday Night Football. Bills 5.5-point favorites. Josh Allen is a perfect 8-0 on Thursday night games in his career, and CJ Stroud is out. Davis Mills is in. But Rich, do you want to go first or last?
I'll go first. It's the Bills, and this is fairly straightforward.
Yep. Bobby?
Yeah, Bills.
Yep. Ray? Bills. Next game, Patriots 9-2. Going to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals, who are 3-7. Patriots 8.5-point favorites. 1 p.m. game on Sunday, 57 degrees and partly cloudy in Cincinnati. Joe Flacco is 1-5 all time versus the New England Patriots. Bengals haven't beat the Patriots at home since October 6th, 2013. Rich, I'm giving this to you again. Do you want to go first or last?
Yeah, I'm going to go first here, and I haven't expected many blowouts for this Patriots team, even against that Jets. I think this is going to be a shellacking. That the Bengals defense is gross. No Jamar Chase, old ass Flacco. I think the Bengals are about to get smoked. So I'll go Patriots here.
Bobby?
I agree. Give me the Pats.
I think that's going to be a queen sweep. I'm taking the Patriots too. Next game, Colts 8-2 traveling to Kansas City to take on the 5-5 Chiefs. Chiefs somehow are 3-point favorites. 1 p.m. Sunday game, 63 degrees for the Chiefs game. Chiefs haven't beaten the Colts at home since October 31st, 2004. Mahomes is also 0-2 in the regular season against the Colts. Rich, first or last?
I'll go last this time.
Bobby, go ahead.
Give me the Chiefs.
All right. Bobby wants the Chiefs. I will be taking the Colts because you know what? I think Mahomes, he doesn't got it this year. So I'm going to Colts and I'm going to take the points. Richard?
Going Chiefs here. Here comes the pitfall of the Indianapolis Colts and one Daniel Jones. They had a bye week just to get in their own heads.
Very good. Sorry.
Yeah, they've already started to look a little shitty.
Hey, it's bound to happen once in a while. Next game, Eagles 8-2 traveling to Dallas to take on the Cowboys 4-5-1. Eagles are 3.5-point favorites. Cowboys are on a 3-game losing streak against the Philadelphia Eagles. Richard, first or last?
I will go last.
Very good. I will go first. I will be taking the Eagles at 3.5 points, minus 3.5. I just think the Eagles are better and the Cowboys just suck. And I think
Fucking
Schottenheimer.
stellar.
This line makes no fucking sense. The Cowboys completely blow. The Eagles are going to absolutely dump on their chests.
That kind of makes me want to go Cowboys here. I do enjoy a good chest dumping, and the Cowboys do blow. But I think the Eagles are on the cups of falling apart. Maybe they just look like shit.
So you're taking the Eagles or the Cowboys?
Let's go Cowboys.
All right. That's what I need to see. That's
I
what you
just
need to
baited
do.
him into a shitty pick.
Yep.
Cowboy up.
Plus 3.5. All right. Last game on the docket. We have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Actually, you've run out of time. That's 120
Nope.
seconds.
Nope.
I'll take the Rams.
2019 was the last time the Bucs won in LA and are on a 2-game losing streak versus the Rams. So I will be taking the Bucs. I'm taking the Bucs.
I'm going Rams here too. Bucks feel like they've
lost. They're done.
They're losing.
Pats put them out of their misery.
Rams are rolling.
Yeah. All right. There it is, Richard.
Very good. We were over time. We apologize for that. We'll do better next time. We'll be right back with 10 questions from a guy named Rob.
Scratching my dong right now. Okay, we can start. All right. Jamar Chase is suspended for the Pats game for spitting. Is everything going to come up Pats all year?
Yes. Yes. Josh Allen's going to get hurt, maybe injured when we play them. Lamar Jackson is probably going to get arrested and miss the rest of the season. So, yes, everything's coming up Patriots right now. It is a wonderful, wonderful world we're living in.
It's starting to
That
feel
was equally as racist to his MLK rant that he had a while ago.
Not
That was-
racist. I said Josh Allen's going to get hurt. Lamar Jackson
That
may get
wasn't
arrested.
the part that I was racist.
Oh, the Lamar Jackson thing? Yeah, whatever.
It's starting to feel like that's the case.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of waiting for the shoe to drop.
This team's due for an ass kicking, though.
We've
I
been
don't
saying
think
this
you're
for
gonna-
weeks now, and it hasn't
Yeah.
happened.
I don't think you're going to get it outside of a Drake May
Yeah.
injury.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All signs point to yes, things are going to come up Patriots here, but they're making a lot of them come up their way. So
Yep, I agree. Did you like the nor'easter uniforms on Thursday?
Fucking love them. I think that is a sexy look. I like it. It's probably one of the best things. The color rush, gross. This rivalry collection they have, work of art.
I thought the best part was the white helmet with the logo. I thought that was really the best part of it. That was a better helmet than their normal one. The jersey's fine. To me, they should just go back. Their jersey should be their Reds with the Minuteman helmet. They should go back to that jersey as their primary jersey.
I like if they gotta do a throwback, I want to see the early '90s, the big Patriot on the Elvis, flying Elvis on the shoulder. The
blueberry uniforms.
Oh yeah, I like those.
Yeah, those look cool.
Yeah, I'd be a fan of the '90s ones. I don't know. I was kind of iffy on the.
Yeah, they were all right
on Thursday night. They are better than the blueberry color rush, blue on blue.
Yeah, I didn't like the blue on blue.
Yeah.
That stuff doesn't necessarily geek me up like other people.
Yeah. Patriots jerseys in general, they're never with that logo that they have, the flying Elvis. Their jerseys will never look great. It's just a bad logo.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Old statement there, Bobby.
Yeah. Are athletes' homes being robbed on game days kind of fun or alarming?
It's not that many. There's a lot of athletes. It's only happened.
I know. It's just so. It's
it
just
happened
kind
to
of like
Mahomes, Burrows. It happened to
you're gonna go play a
Kelsey.
game, you might get robbed.
Well, they're not going to be home because it's televised. So
I mean, hey, I'll tell you what.
These criminals are getting smarter.
Smart.
They're smart.
Look at you, Ray. Nothing gets by you.
He's so
fucking hurtful.
Yeah,
So
it's pretty cute. It's a little fun. I don't think anyone's gotten hurt from it.
Yeah,
Just
no
a
one's at the
shit
house.
stone.
Although I take it back. I think Jaylen Brown's grandmother got robbed, and that was a big deal.
I think Joe Burrow's girlfriend was at the house when he got robbed, and she had to lock herself in the closet.
And she was like, "Stop! This is a top 5 quarterback's house." I'm like, "Bitch, this is top 10 at best."
Yeah.
Where is that no-need motherfucker? He's not playing. Yeah, how did they get into Burrow's house? He doesn't play.
He did. It was one of those rare occurrences that he played. It was weird.
They were taking a big risk by going to there, I guess.
It's true. It's true. He
Yeah.
could have been hurt.
He could have
at
been home.
any
He could have
time.
been home. Yeah.
Is Sam Darnold the new Kirk Cousin? Only good in non-primetime games.
Yeah, the book's on him. I mean, he crumbles.
It's every time.
He sees ghosts.
He's worse than Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins at least waits till the last 4 minutes of the game to do something stupid. And by stupid, I just mean conservative. What was it? 2 or 3 years ago with the Vikings in the playoff game was 4th and 11. He threw it 6 yards or whatever.
6-yard pass.
Yeah. Check
Yeah.
down.
That is Kirk Cousins autobiography. Sam Darnold just literally turns back into a jet.
It doesn't make a lot of sense. He's got all the tools. It's not like Cousins, who just doesn't have as much juice to him.
Yeah.
Will Mike McDaniels win enough games to keep his job?
I don't understand this. Apparently, the Dolphins like playing for him again. The GM was the problem. Apparently, after they fired the GM, they're starting to win games. They're starting to look better. Maybe that's all it was.
The answer is yes, because the Dolphins are a shitty franchise, and he'll end up winning 7 or 8 games this year, and then they'll be like, we'll keep him for another year on his contract.
Tyreek Hill's gonna be pissed.
They're an absolute
Yeah,
trash
he's not coming
organization. This is one of my better toots of all time. Told Ray and Bill this when they signed Tyreek Hill, when they were off to the races there. They will fuck this up. They are a trash organization. They have fucked this up. I think it was Stephen A. Smith that called it racist. They fired the black GM and kept the shitty white coach.
Makes sense. That's a
After
Stephen A.
all
Smith
the
thing.
Brian Flores turmoil. And yeah, that's just an absolute trash bag organization full of dysfunction and bad people. They will never be good. Mike McDaniel will be back with this. He might, unless he ODs on cocaine or something. That guy is running on fumes.
Yeah.
That was a bad thing to say. I hope he doesn't OD, obviously, but he's fucking doing some drugs.
If he dies, he dies.
He dies, he does.
How much of the Pats going to miss Milton Williams?
Not until that Bills and Ravens games. That's when they're really going to miss him. But until then,
I disagree. I don't think their pass rush is shit without Milton Williams. I don't. Yeah, the competition is going to be bad. I mean, the Jamar Chase thing is massive.
Funny fact for you, real quick. I broke the news to Alex Austin last night that Jamar Chase got suspended. He didn't even know.
Really?
He goes, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, you didn't know that?" He goes, "No." He goes, "Who reported?" I'm like, "Schefter." He goes, "No shit." I'm like, "Yeah."
So it might not matter because they got.
You said one thing he liked and one thing he didn't.
Mhm.
They don't really got much to throw to, but that would. I mean, frankly, I think Christian Gonzalez got his ass kicked against AD Mitchell or whatever his name is.
Yeah,
If
he had a
kid
bad
could-
game.
If that kid could catch, Gonzalez would have been exposed in that game.
Yo, or if Fields could throw.
Yeah. But I think Milton Williams has been the key to their mediocre at best pass rush. And without him, I think that those quarterbacks are going to have a lot of time to throw back there.
It's going to change the way they play defense, that's for sure. It won't matter against the bad teams, but I'm sure they won't be the same team when they play the Ravens and Bills.
Nope.
Antonio Brown's legendary run is unfortunately over. Any thoughts on him now since he's toast?
No,
Nice.
he'll get a pardon.
I think he's going to fucking jail for
He's
30
going to jail.
years.
He's going to jail.
No. He'll tweet at a certain somebody. You'll get him out. They'll get him.
I think he has a little some
Or
other
not.
things to worry about other than Antonio Brown right now.
I wonder how it
you
was
would
going
think.
when federal agents showed up in Dubai or wherever United
fuck!
Arab Emirates to
That's
get
what-
him. He's probably like sitting there riding on his bicycle, and he's like, "Oh fuck!"
They found me. How'd they
Yeah.
find me? All those fucking videos you've been posting, mocking us. Yeah, that's how we found you, you
No
idiot.
shit.
Got me.
It was a strong run.
Did you see the video of him when he got released and he's with his lawyer and he stops at a food truck and he's ordering food and then the lawyer's like, "Come on, let's get in the car," and the press is starting to pile up and everything. He's like, "No, like, whatever." You couldn't hear. There's no audio, but he's like, basically, "Fuck off, lawyer. I want to go talk to this person. I'm doing whatever." The lawyer's just pissed. You can tell he's like, "This guy sucks." So bad. He's ordering fucking tacos from a food truck and telling his lawyer to kiss his ass.
His lawyer's probably the one that ratted him out and told the feds where he was.
It's more profitable to have him arrested than have him running in the Middle East.
I will put a sum of money that says he does not do nearly as much time as you think, and it will be the conclusion to this will be surprising and shocking to what it probably should be.
Deep insight there, Antonio Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Is being called a WNBA player's name repeatedly offensive to you?
I wish someone would call me Caitlin Clark every time I step on a basketball court.
Yeah, real sexist there, Draymond.
Yeah. Fucking grow up, Draymond. Welcome to the 21st century, you bitch. Jesus Christ.
For anybody who doesn't know, Draymond Green very quickly just becoming more insufferable than he's ever been. Tried to fight a fan because the fan repeatedly was calling him Angel Reese, which is laugh out loud funny. And the fact that he got that under his skin is terrific.
Yeah.
I was wondering what the whole thing
so
was because
funny.
you saw it, you didn't hear it until like a couple days after it came out. What the fan was calling him, and I'm like, "Bravo!"
What do you think
Bravo.
the heckle was? Like, good shot, Angel.
Hey, Angel, nice rebound. Try shooting it next time.
Board it. I hope he did the full name every time. Good board, Angel Reese.
Yeah.
Way to go, Angel Reese. Nice pick, Angel Reese.
You think the fucking like Warriors bench was dying laughing hearing that shit though?
They had it, man. Steph,
Oh,
like Curry has to just be so over that guy's shit, like,
Yeah.
all the time. It's just like, shut up, dude.
Yeah. He is insufferable. Ray, any thoughts on Alex Austin?
Probably the nicest human being I've ever talked to. Just generous, like kids came. Yeah, no. It just when the kids came in, he like took the time out to talk to the kids. Like they said, they play football. He took the time out to like go over forms with them. He like took all his NIL money to start scholarship funds and shit like that. And all he just wants to do is give back. So he's probably like, I said this to the Mark, the guy that we work with, probably the nicest human being I ever met in my life.
Cool. As a football player for the Patriots, what are we looking at?
He's great. I like it.
High insight. Speaking of insight, right? Doesn't get better than Dr. Big Mac on site.
On site.
He's a nice man.
He's very nice. Very nice. Very nice guy.
Very nice.
Ray is our on-site reporter now, so that is a big promotion for you, Ray. Congratulations.
He's gonna fit right in with this new Boston media. Just cozy up to all the players, all the teams. No critical thought or questioning. Although he didn't like my Mayo question, I guess.
No, he didn't like the safety question.
Oh, that they don't employ safeties anymore?
He did not like that.
They haven't employed a free safety since Devin McCourty. So
he just looked at me and goes, I'm not answering that. I'm like, okay, next question.
Check the books there, Alex.
Last question. Do you believe in Ben Johnson as a coach now? 7-3 leading the division.
Uh-huh. All I want them to do now, they have to win out the division. Like they have a 1-2 record in the NFC North. You gotta get a little bit more wins in that column to make me think that you belong there, Ben.
He's made Caleb Williams look decent.
He ain't no MVP talk.
He deserves some praise. They're winning games.
Yep.
You win, you get praise. Good offense wins in the NFL.
True that.
Yeah. Very good.
Excellent. We'll be right back with a This or That with Chief Bobby.
I think we got a good lineup here. They were Ray approved. He liked him, obviously, having pre-screened him here.
Yep.
Let's get into this. Would you rather drive a huge lifted truck or a lowrider with hydraulics?
Lowrider with hydraulics. Big lifted truck means you got a small wang.
It also means you need a ladder.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you would need a ladder, yeah.
I would need a ladder, so that's why I want to go with the lowrider with hydraulics.
Stool, perhaps.
Yeah, I just think the thought of you like being at like an awkward angle and like grilling people as you drive by in your hydraulics is cooler than looking down on them from like way up. They can't even really see you.
Yeah. It makes me
Sounds
think about
cooler.
when
You're
Mays
just
sing
sitting
the
there.
gospel practice.
Yeah, there's other stereotype type of things to talk about someone in a hydraulic lift, Capri or whatever. But no, just at this stage in life, just give me comfort. Just put me high in a big ass fucking truck, and I don't need to look at anybody else. I will ride above you and feel above you and be above you and not care.
Noted.
That was both redneck and what's the
small
word?
wang. Small wang.
That's true.
It's fine. Big enough for your mother's ass, Raymond.
Hey, well played. Ravioli or manicotti?
I like a nice ravioli.
What's a
I don't think I've never had a manicotti, so that's why I went with ravioli.
It's like a
Manicotti is what your mother calls it when I couldn't get it out. Sorry.
This is good though. I liked it.
I suppose that was a bit of a layup. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, very good. Pound it out with morning wood or bend it over your bitch like a G would.
Bend over your bitch like a G would. Come on now.
I mean, everybody likes the morning wood boning. That's fun.
I always feel like I have to pee half the time though. Like I have to get that bladder. I have to go pee first.
It's a real
That does seem to be part of the morning wood experience, though.
I don't like it because like when you're thrusting and then you hit that like bladder spot, you're like, oh, I gotta pee.
Can you do the thrust again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the small dick. Yeah, the morning wood's a real desperation situation. But necessary at times.
Bend it over like a G.
Yeah, I think the answer is bend over your bitch like a G would.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
T-shirt that, Ray.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, could you?
Absolutely.
And like each of our silhouettes, they could. That way, each person could be which G they want to be.
Word.
For
Nice.
shizzle.
Be the richest guy in a shitty neighborhood or the poorest in a rich neighborhood.
Now, what kind of neighborhood is this poor neighborhood or shitty neighborhood?
Well, then, again, with the racism rate. Come on. Come
Sure.
on.
In a predominantly black neighborhood, you'd be the poorest white man.
Wow. All right. So I'm going poorest in the rich neighborhood then.
Yeah, that makes sense. That
I
makes
mean, I'm pretty much there
The
right
answer
now.
is richest guy in the shittiest neighborhood. Okay.
no, that
There
is
you
not,
have your
No, that's
have
not the
your-
answer.
your high walls, and you live as the slumlord looking down at all those scumbags.
No
Yeah.
way.
you own the rest, then you have a castle. That may this is medieval times, and I'm literally the king.
That's what I'm going for. Yes, I will make them all indentured servants.
You'll be
removing all demographics. You're just gonna get robbed.
That's what I was thinking. I was
Fucking
thinking you're just gonna get
constantly.
robbed in that neighborhood.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the robbing. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
be doing the robbing.
I'll just invest in large firearms and a fence and just blow people away.
Bill,
Why
it's like
not?
the trap house.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sounds just like it.
Empanadas or pierogies?
Again, I don't know what I know what a pierogi is.
It's kind of like a dumpling, I guess
Yeah.
you would say. It's like a dumpling that could be filled with like potato and cheese is normally what it is. There's usually a gravy.
Empanada is the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Empanada is the answer. Some pierogies can be good, but empanada in general better.
I think a lot of times the empanada, the pierogi is like kind of situational based too. Like they come up with at like funerals a lot for me. People serve pierogies.
Go to a lot of Polish deaths.
Yeah. Hopefully. God willing. Gone from racism to Nazism. That's fine. Let's see what else box we can check.
Yeah, we got a couple others here. Have to call your boss daddy or your wife mommy.
My wife, mommy. I would never call my boss daddy.
No, that's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
That is tough.
But Bob's.
But here's the thing. It's like this is tough.
Bobby's thinking about how he's gonna tell his wife to finger his asshole and still call her mom.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing. It's like, how do you still work that dynamic?
You can do it.
Yeah.
But you call your boss daddy? Like, here's your papers,
I don't
daddy.
want to do that.
How are you gonna ask
but
your boss to finger your asshole and call him daddy?
Yeah.
That's the
I
question.
probably could do that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, we live in different worlds.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably go there. When driving, have to blast aggressive rap music, which is very derogatory towards women, or drive a Prius.
Rap.
Yep. Blast that DMX, baby.
Yeah. Can I do both? Can I drive in the Prius for the gas mileage with the music?
Sure.
Sure.
Cool.
Why not?
Just throw a huge box with subwoofers in the back. I have to like tape the hatchback closed just so it's blasting the music.
Only if you put a mastermind sticker on your car.
Regulators.
Oh,
No.
regulators. That's what it was. Masterminds or regulators. I forgot what he was in.
Regulators.
Regulators.
And then in parking lots, they don't even hear me coming because it's hybrid. You don't even know. People just walk in. You just
Your mom
except,
doesn't hear
run
me
them
coming
over.
either.
except for you bump those subs, then they know.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-dum-bum.
that
There you
maybe
have it. This or that with Chief Bobby. We'll be right back with Simplest Minds of the Week.
Oh, back to school to prove to Dad that I'm not a fool.
But I will say, I don't know if you can tell by looking at me, I do have family members with Down syndrome. It almost got me. I dodged it, but it nicked me. Bit of a day walker myself.
Are you stupid or something? I'm as stupid as stupid does.
Couple just real internet 101 funnies here for you on this one. We're gonna save the last one for last, Raven, the one I sent you. We're gonna start
Real
down
deep
the list here. This one's called Big Mouth.
That's disgusting. Looks like an anaconda there.
Look at that thing.
Ray's mother.
Yeah. There's the first mother joke.
This is more impressive than funny. Just the guys. Look at that thing.
What a proud father. Yeah, what a proud father. My son can
That guy
fucking
looks like he's fucking hilarious, that dad. He's like, yep, my son is crazy.
Yeah, my son can stick a whole 6 bananas in his mouth.
He's just like, God, I hope he's not gay.
What good are you going to use that for, son? How will you better the world? Pleasuring men, father. That's the Guinness Book of World Records biggest mouth in the world, by the way. So
Yeah, that kid.
put some respect on his name.
Yep.
This next one's called E-Break.
Look at that boy. Look at that dumper.
He's got a fupa in the back.
What
and front.
fucking men's league is?
That's fantastic. He just shoos it away.
He's like, I'm not going after that.
I mean,
We've all been there.
I know enough about soccer where that guy's got photos or something. Why is he playing on the forward position, chasing down balls there?
Because you think you can do it on defense?
There's no position that's good for him.
Yeah.
Fat ass
Well, that's
back there on defense in front of the net.
No, you put him in goal.
Maybe goalkeeper.
Yeah, that's the only position he's good for. Goalkeeper.
This one's called Wrong Way.
That slide looked pretty fun.
It did
Yeah,
look fun.
she just went the wrong way. I think she was intoxicated, I think.
Perhaps, or gravity.
Do you see the boy at the end too? Like he was
Which is
very
really dumb.
he was very
Attentive.
scared.
That was a nice boy.
Yeah,
He
he was
a
very
nice
scared.
boy taking care of that larger sized woman who fell off the inflatable slide. I mean, that was a good 20 feet or so.
Yeah, and that splat, it didn't look like that was deep water either. That looked like it was like ankle deep. So
On
she
the shore.
Mhm.
She's going to feel that tomorrow. You think she went for a second try or called it quits?
I bet you she got liquid courage and went back up.
You think so?
I think so.
I think she got pissed. She probably got pissed at that boy. She probably got a little Karen in her. But she's really mad at herself for a whole bevy of reasons.
I bet you it wasn't
not
her
Karen.
fault though. No, it wasn't her fault though. It was the slide's fault.
Definitely the slide's fault. With a
Mhm.
gust of wind that
Mhm.
brushed her fupa the wrong way.
Mm.
Here's a personal favorite of mine. This one really climbed the charts. Saw it late. Sent it over to Big Mac here from our neighboring state, home state of Massachusetts. I don't know what this one's called. Cigarette and poo.
I've never been so proud of my town. Right outside of Planet Fitness, people ripping dunks, ripping nips, and taking shits, then putting their butts out in this shit. Getting it in.
Did you erase it? Can we just look at one more time?
I've never been so proud of my town. Right outside of Planet Fitness, people ripping dunks, ripping nips, and taking shits, then putting their butts out in this shit. Getting it in.
Getting it in.
Getting it in.
What does it take to take a cigarette and put it out in someone's human shit? You think it's that?
It must be your shit that you're comfortable with.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think the jury's out. I don't think it's in that person's shit. I think that's someone else's shit. They put the cigarette out.
I'm gagging a little bit. You think that's someone else's shit?
Yep.
You don't think so? You don't think Bobby's gay homeless lover was back there
Nope.
just squatting and ripping a marble of light, dropping a dookie, and then
Nope. I think they said, haha, watch this. Boop. Right in this someone else's shit.
Ripping dunks.
Ripping nips.
taking shits, putting butts out in their shits. Getting it in.
That's a fucking t-shirt.
Oh my god, that was funny.
Never been so proud of my town.
Right outside of Planet Fitness. You go lift, you go out here, You get hyped up on the coffee, do a nip, you take a shit, take a puff, put it out in the shit. No, that's one guy. That's one absolute psychopath.
There's probably just one fucking guy.
Although there were 2 piles of shit. This may be a copycat offense situation we have. I think there were 2.
Well,
coffee-
one was like a little nerd turd. It was like this big.
Yeah, and
It was
different
like a chicken wing.
or maybe it's a repeat offender. Maybe that's just what their habit is. They go pump some iron, crush an iced coffee, pound of Tito's, take a dump.
Or put the Tito's in your coffee.
Maybe, yeah.
No, that would make sense.
Or maybe that's the pre-workout and it gets them up and then they come out, drop the deuce.
Mhm.
Deuces are always better with a cigarette. Everyone knows that. So I like the image though of the full like Asian toilet squat, the deep squat, taking a shit on the pavement, smoking a cigarette.
Now, I don't know if you noticed this, but there's no paper around there.
Oh fuck no! What kind of animal? That animal's not concerned about hygiene.
I'm sorry, apologies. I was making notes
Animal.
in my ledger. I was just making sure everyone was in the same page. Like there's no toilet paper, there's no dude wipes around. It's just shit.
Yeah, no, they just pull them right back up.
Yep. Go right in. Judgment free zone, baby.
Or maybe just give it the old two finger scoop and swap.
That one made me gag.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, this has been the Semi Sports Show Friday Rewind live Tuesday, November 18th. See you next Tuesday.
Bye-bye.
I know.